Hello, today is Wednesday, April 22nd, officially Earth Day. The Sun is also in the earthy, grounded sign of Taurus, and Venus, the ruler of Taurus, the comfort-loving, sensual planet, is spending today her last day in Taurus before moving to Gemini. We're gonna pick a card from the three gorgeous tarot decks I prepared for you. I want to show you which ones I have, and you can pick which one speaks to you more. So you can ask it a question. The first deck is very contemporary, the Light Seers Tarot. It usually speaks to young people, young professionals. The second one is an adorable deck with a retro look at classical witch images. It has all the attributes of a classical witch: a black pointy hat, a broom, and a black cat. And the third deck is very traditional deck, so-called Rider-Waite deck, maybe more familiar to all of you. And you can ask a question. Since it's Earth Day, I would maybe ask, what am I missing to make my life or my house more grounded, maybe cozier, a little more enjoyable, relaxing? You might want to ask any of your other questions. And I will begin. I will pull a couple of cards from each of the three decks. So I begin with contemporary Light Seers Tarot deck. And we'll ask the cards to give us some advice. What do we need to know now? What are we missing? What information is valuable for us? So the first card is Eight of Wands. This card speaks about the speed. Some energies are moving very fast now. So if you've been thinking of doing something, you can really do it very fast. The energies around you are very supportive of quick actions. This is also a card of travel. So if you are thinking about traveling to a place that will make you happier or feel more relaxed and grounded, this is also a card traditionally of air travel, but I guess any travel would be good for you. The second card from the same deck is King of Pentacles. This tells you that you would really benefit from talking to someone, maybe older, maybe it is your father or financial advisor or your husband or maybe your boss, someone who is in charge of finances, of material things, and you will really benefit from seeing him. So if you want to travel to see this person and discuss something with him, this would be a good time to do that. Those of you who want to ask a question from the Everyday Witch deck, let's see what these cards want to tell us. The Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles can be a financial card, speaking of your desire to balance your finances, if to be very literate, or to juggle two different jobs, two different responsibilities. This card is usually very positive, and it means that you are able to do that. You can do those two things, or those two jobs, or two projects. The card suggests that you need to decide if it is worth it in the long term, if you want to continue to do it. But you are certainly able to do that. Now, if we are talking about like a daily task, you can just look at it and say, oh, I need to balance my checkbook. I need to look at my credit card statements. Tarot is beautiful because it can be used in big philosophical sense or in a very mundane to-do list type of advice. Second card from this deck is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is something I'm doing right now. The High Priestess can mean listen to tarot cards. They will give you great advice. Or there is a piece of information that you need to find out that will make all the difference and usually will be very beneficial for you. You don't know it yet. You really need to find it out. It doesn't mean it's going to be great information or something very happy, but it will certainly be for your benefit. For our more daily task today, it could be just spend some time with tarot card or astrology or some spiritual practice, maybe meditate, something that helps you to elevate your spirit. Beautiful card. The third deck is our very traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. Some of you may be much more familiar with its images, and we'll ask them for advice. The Ace of Swords brings us a very clear idea. It is like a mental breakthrough. It is something that you used to hesitate, not seeing it clearly, and now you literally cut through the confusion and you're ready to act because now you know what you want. It is a card of victory over adversity, and in a mundane today sense, maybe it's not a big thing, but at least it is a very good energetic card of a new beginning with a clear idea in mind. The second card from this deck is the Tower. The Tower is usually one of the cards that people are really scared of. People fear this card. It is a card associated with Mars and shows destruction of the tower. And by tower, we can mean maybe a structure that you used to rely on. It can be anything from your belief to the network of friends or family or your group at work, something that provided that foundation for you, but no longer does because it's been destroyed. Now, the image is very disturbing. So what I say is when Pamela Coleman Smith, an incredibly talented artist, created her cards, it was before Google, before social media. So she had to make the images incredibly vivid and strong so that they catch your attention and give you all the info without you studying or finding out more information. So we need to take a step back and consider this card as a change of plans. This is how it turned out for me many times. Especially we are not asking about big things. We are just asking for an advice for our Earth Day and Sun in Taurus and the last day of Venus. So what I would say that you've gotten a clear idea that something you trusted is not gonna support you. You are still victorious. It's just you will have to take actions on your own. Or that you realize that the change of plans is in order. or it will happen. You need to count for that, and you need to be informed enough to be able to find plan B. We can pull, since it's a kind of a scary card, we can pull another card and to see what other advice or other information we can get on how to deal with the Tower. Our third card from this deck is Justice. Justice means fair and balanced thinking of something and approach. So in your action, and your two previous cards are very action-packed cards, it means you need to stay fair and balanced. If you've decided to say someone that you no longer trust them, that everything has changed, and you will act on your own, always remain kind and just in your thinking. Another thing this card can mean is really some legal paperwork or any legal matters. You can be prepared to get some papers in mail or to deal with some papers. It can be connected to the change of the structure you used to trust, but the Ace of Swords is clearly a very victorious card. You are absolutely equipped to overcome these problems. I hope you have a great day, great week, and I hope to see you on my channel soon.